Tonight on Jaded Nights, see if your fellow college peers are indeed smarter than a 5th grader. In other words, can they outsmart Team Miss South Carolina? Watch the gruesome end to our Nipple Tweak of the Week segment. See if I can go a whole semester without getting tweaked. And we have a very special surprise guest in the studio. It may or may not be Michael Bolton. Stay tuned to find out. God, I really hope it's not Michael Bolton. It's time to tuck in the children and the elderly for the evening because this is Jaded Nights.
Another jaded night. All I gotta say, it's another jaded night. Another jaded night.
Yes, hello everyone and welcome. This will be the final episode of Jaded Nights for the semester. I know, a collective sigh from everyone and much crying. You can listen, there's much crying in the studio audience right now. You can't hear it, but it's there. Oh yes, it's there. Anyway, we got a special segment coming up with Brian Barr and Mullet Man / Mullet Woman. See what mischief good old Brian has gotten himself into. Let's check it out.
Oh, I gotta get ready to go soon. It's gonna be here any second. Oh, I can't forget my flamingo. I love it. Oh, and my cooking supplies. My pan and my Chex mix. Oh, my human skull. I can't leave home without that. All right, I think I got everything. Oh, my nightie. It's beautiful. I won't need this for the road. All right. There goes that.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm heading out of town.
Wait, what? What? I thought we had something to do next Saturday. What's going on?
Things have changed. I'm just not feeling it anymore.
Oh, what? Why?
Well, I'm going back to the mountains. The Appalachians where I belong.
There's no one out there. I mean, no one lives in the Appalachians. It's like mountains.
They just hide really well. I'll fit in.
But I thought we were doing something this weekend.
Things have changed. I'm just not feeling it anymore.
But why not? Why not?
Sorry, there's someone else.
Hey, yo, I'll call you back later, alright? Alright. Dan?
This is him. His name's Steve.
Steve? What? Who are you?
That's my ex.
What?
Oh, he's your ex.
He's not even really sexy. Hey, look at me.
That's what you can't see that counts.
What does that even mean?
Let's get out of here.
But
You know, I know
why?
it's a great place up in the mountain.
No!
Pretty nice.
No, don't leave! Ah!
Poor Brian, dissed and dismissed for the final time. I'm actually pretty disappointed that things didn't work out for him and Mullet Man / woman / person / whatever, but perhaps it's just healthier for him to move onward, and for us too, because now it's time for the news. A legally blind man in Arizona made headlines when he hit a hole-in-one on a par 3 golf course. Wow, a blind man a hole-in-one. He has years of practice with his putter, my friends. Oh, innuendos are great. And on an unrelated note, Michelle Wee shot a 6, which is 3 over on the same hole. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. In New Zealand, a man has been accused of assault with a deadly weapon after picking up a hedgehog and throwing it several yards and hitting a 15-year-old boy. Wow, someone was playing way too much Sonic when they were a kid. See, this really doesn't make sense to me though, because when you pick the thing up, doesn't that like hurt you more than it would hurt the other person? You'd think that there would be like a rock or, something more convenient than a hedgehog. I don't know. Police in California are on the lookout for a bank robber that allegedly got away in an electric wheelchair. The robber identified himself as Patches and announced he would be spending the cash on wrenches. I really want to know who tricked out that thing to outrun the cops. I mean, seriously, those wheelchairs go like 5 miles an hour. You got to outrun the cops, man. It must have been a ballin' chop shot. Word. Due to new healthy eating guidelines, New Zealand schools have banned birthday cake from being shared during our children's birthdays. Wow, New Zealand. Way to take a good idea and then shove it down people's throats. Although not literally, because then they throw up and that's kind of gross and all that. But hey, maybe that's what you're going for. Keep these kids skinny. But instead, birthday oranges and apple juice will be distributed because, healthy eating, man. Nothing says way to last another year like apples, oranges, and juice. Yeah. A 7-foot python in the Philippines stopped traffic in the country's capital after wrapping itself around a minibus. Yeah, and you all thought Anaconda was a horrible movie. See? It can happen. But what I want to know is how mini was that minibus? Because if you think about it, it's a 7-foot snake, right? And it wrapped itself around a bus. It must have been one small-ass bus. That's all I'm saying. So what did we learn in the news today? Don't throw sharp animals at children, and always have an electric wheelchair handy for those speedy getaways. Hey guys, this is your last chance for free stuff. All you have to do is visit us at www.uwgb.edu/channel20 and then email us with at least 2 topics that I talked about today. When we get your email, your name will be entered so you can hopefully win some free stuff, like coupons for num-nums, whatever num-nums are.
Another jaded night.
Hi, I'm Ben Krumholz, host of On the Ball Sports Talk right here on Channel 20. Watch us for all your latest Phoenix athletics, plus talk on the Packers, Brewers, and Bucks, and much more. Be sure to watch On the Ball Sports Talk right here on Channel 20.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Farrow.
Hi, we're the Guffs.
Hi, I'm Michael Redd.
This is Pat McCurdy.
Big ups to Flash TV on Channel 20.
You're watching Flash TV. Flash.
Welcome to On the Ball Sports Talk.
You're watching Flash TV, Channel 20.
UWGB.
Thank you.
Another jaded night.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Jaded Nights. I'm Tim Maylander. It's time to see who's been naughty and who's been nice and who made my hit list. Yes, I really hope you guys have figured out what that means by now. All right, this week we are talking about Facebook. Some of us who, are at UW Green Bay, were there right when we got Facebook. I used to know the date, but it's lost on me now. See, it was a great way to social network with people, hence the term social networking website. It was great, I got to know some of my friends that I hadn't seen in a while and some strange creepers that, were there to molest me. And it was just a good way to meet people, interesting people. Especially those creepers, they were good guys. And the groups back then, the groups were hilarious and meaningful. Like the Facebook group with Dr. Zoidberg as the picture. Oh, those great Dr. Zoidberg quotes. But what were some of the other groups? The one that's, I go to UWGB and I don't go home every weekend. Great group. I'm still a member. You should join up. But, the problem really started when they decided to open Facebook up to everyone. And that's when things started going downhill. Now we had to worry about our 13-year-old brothers and sisters joining Facebook, or worse, our parents. They would find out what debauchery and sinful nature we were up to in college after seeing our pictures of beer pong and smoking and other such things. And then came, the advertisements that were on Facebook. It started out as, you could rent your own advertisements, which was great because you could be like, it's Susie's 21st birthday. Everybody should show up. And instead, now it's Verizon Wireless wants you to buy a new phone. I go to Facebook because I don't want to hear about Verizon Wireless. I want to hear about Susie's 21st birthday because I'm one of those creepers that's on Facebook. But the real thing that also amazed me was that Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't sell the company. I think it was to Google or something like that for billions of dollars, if I remember right. Wouldn't sell it. I think it was for like $1 billion. He wouldn't sell it. He wanted like $2 billion, which is ridiculous. They started this company up for like in Yale just for some people in the Ivy League schools. Now you're not going to sell the company for billions? Come on. But, I guess we can't knock it because it's still the only way some of us can get dates. Like, those creepers like me. It's the only way, man. It's the only way. That's my last shit list for the year. So for this, thank you. Thank you very much. We've got a slightly smaller studio audience this week, if you can't tell. The celebs are safe from my tongue lashing for another few months. Speaking of tongue lashings, we'll be back right after this, so stay tuned for Jaded Nights.
Jaded night.
Oh, shucks.
Bad grades? Feeling down?
Molly? Molly! Molly, where are you?
Losing friends?
Try sleep!
Getting enough sleep is essential for good health, mental and emotional functioning, and safety. Exercising regularly and avoiding caffeine, sugar, and alcohol before bedtime can help you get a good night's sleep. If your sleep problems persist for longer than a week and are bothersome, or if sleepiness interferes with your daily functioning, call the Counseling and Health Center at 465-2380.
If you've seen my show in the past year, you've probably caught a glimpse of one of our campus's most popular people. He's sporting a mullet that would make even Billy Ray Cyrus, John Stamos, and MacGyver jealous. He's our very own Mullet Man. So, ladies and gentlemen, present to you Mullet Man. Mullet Man, it's good to have you on the show.
Good to be on here.
Can I get some hand sanitizer stuff now? But I have to ask you, you've been featured on our show, numerous occasions this year. But I don't know if we ever found out where you came from, or were birthed from, or evolved from. If you're one of those crazy Mullet Man.
Many nights I go to bed asking myself the same thing. But I've been told through a witch doctor that I've come from a place called Paducah, Kentucky.
Paducah?
Paducah. It's in Kentucky.
Okay.
Great golfing there.
Great golf.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm sure our producers will have to check that out. They would love that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I have to ask, where do you live on campus exactly? It's been rumored that you live in the trails pass somewhere, but the ladies on campus want to know so they can stay clear.
Well, yes, the trails on campus, I have been there a couple days. I usually spend most of my time in bushes near the dormitories around, Byron Walter Hall, Arlene Walter Hall, around there because it's just a peaceful area. And there are a lot of freshmen there.
Yeah,
and
that's only mildly creepy.
And, some of them dig the mullet, man.
Really?
So
really? Where do you get that from?
Well, from past experiences of freshmen liking my mullet.
Yeah, when they throw food and stuff at you, that doesn't mean that they like you.
Hey, I don't have to pay for dinner or anything like that anymore.
That's
because of this, business in the front, party in the back.
Way to go, man.
There you go.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, you do actually look rather buff, my friend Mullet Man.
Really?
You really do. It's kind of creepy. I do have to ask, what do you do to work out for, or diet and exercise?
Well,
I've been trying to lose a little bit of weight here.
Well, you should really do what I do. Hang out by the dormitories at night, and usually these guys in cars public safety, I think it says. They chase you around a lot.
Oh,
and
really?
it is good. It's good exercise. And the dieting with it is you get whatever gets thrown at you. That's not a lot. It's usually like maybe half eaten. But that's kind of good. It means it's aged well. But
It's aged, wow.
But
Kind of like the fine cheese, huh?
Yes. Sometimes it tastes like cheese, but sometimes it's lettuce or something. But
Wow.
yes.
But I think I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Hey, sometimes you got to eat that too. Sometimes.
No, I definitely just threw up.
good.
Oh God. No, we've seen you, from multiple different segments of the show. You've had various. What's the modern way to say this? Lady friends or significant others, and it seems that you're in a pretty serious, significant relationship now. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes. Well, I guess, how do I want to put this? I do have a partner.
Okay.
And we are moving to the Appalachians together after this. Actually, we have plane tickets tonight.
Tonight.
Yes.
Wow. So you're going to be gone.
Yes. It's the only place where we can be together without any, hey, get a haircut, or, we'll just be there with some peace. The Appalachians, they're lovely.
It sounds like a lovely place for you and your life friend.
Yes.
Well, it's really a shock to hear that you're not going to be here, and I'm sure there's not going to be parties all over campus tonight because of it. But is this new relationship the reason why you're moving?
Yes. As a person with a life partner.
Life partner. I'm sorry.
In the world, there are places where people like me with mullets aren't accepted completely.
Yeah, like here.
Yes.
I see.
So the Appalachians is just the people there. You don't understand what they're saying, but it's got to be like, hey, I love you. Come be with us.
I'm sure
it
they're not
has
just
to
cussing
be.
you out.
No, it has to be that way. The short little guys, they're great.
Yeah.
That's more information than I need to know. But finally, to wrap things up, we've got some 10 really quick questions for you.
All right.
Kind of like a see how fast you can answer them kind of thing. So here we go. Where were you 3 hours ago?
Oh, McDonald's.
What was the last thing you had to drink?
I really can't answer that.
Okay, we'll just go with moonshine then. What kinds of critters are you scared or nervous of?
You, big guy.
Wow.
Okay.
What was the last sporting event that you watched?
Football.
Wasn't NASCAR.
No.
Wow.
No, NASCAR, it's just going downhill, man.
Yeah.
And it's just downhill, left turns. That's it. It's just that they should
Just put in some right turns, maybe.
That'd be cool. That'd put a zig in that zag.
Oh, yes, it would.
Yeah.
So what do you want to know about the future?
Want to know about the future? If my hairstyle will continue persisting.
It won't.
You
There
kidding
you
me?
go. Do you collect anything at all? Like besides possums or?
Well, I do collect bottle caps, and I do collect, possums. Not really possums. They're muskrats. There's a difference.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm not well versed in the area of small animal folklore.
Possums, I may start that up. May start collecting that now.
That would be a good idea. See how many you can get.
Oh, yeah.
What's your dream vacation besides the Appalachian Mountains?
Oh, damn it. Let's see. Hitting it up, going back to Paducah. Paducah would be fun.
Do you have a lot of memories of Paducah?
Of the ones that I can remember, yes.
Memories of the ones that you can. Okay, we'll just let that one slide.
All right.
What is the worst injury that you've had?
I once got my nipple bitten, not by my partner, but by one of those muskrats that I was collecting, and it was pretty cool until I started feeling the pain. I can show you the scar.
No, God,
no.
All right.
What's the what is your secret weapon to attract the opposite sex?
Besides the mullet.
Oh goodness. Well, there has been a kind of cologne that was talked about in a not recent film, but it's called Anchorman, called Sex Panther. I invented that.
You invented that.
Sex Panther.
I see.
Yes, and there have been many ways of describing it, but the way I like to describe it is the essence of the mullet.
Wow, that's deep, man. My last question is, can I touch the mullet?
Fine, sure, yeah.
Oh God, it's Oh.
All right. Well, we're really going to miss you, and good luck with your move to the Appalachian Mountains. And
Thank you.
I'm sure it's a beautiful country.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right. We hope that you find whatever it is that you're looking for. It'll be sad to see you go, man. Sad to see you go.
All right.
All right. It's time for a quick commercial break while I go wash my hands or some crazy stuff. But stick around. There's still plenty more of the show, so don't go away. Mullet Man will, but that's just because he has to go to a special place.
Shorewood Golf Course, located on the UW Green Bay campus. Stop on by to work on all aspects of your game at this beautiful 9-hole golf course. Need supplies or accessories? Visit the Pro Shop. If you're hungry, check out the weekly specials at the Shorewood Restaurant. Students, you can save 20% on food and beverage when using pass points. Visit Shorewood Golf Course at UW Green Bay, your home for great golf and great food. Stop in today and play around.
We're going to start with the first grade question in the category of math. And what is the maximum number of Thursdays that can occur in a given calendar year?
49.
I'm afraid it's 53. In what month is the U.S. federal holiday Labor Day?
I'm going to say April, because why not?
I'm afraid it's September. Oh, you watch the show ever? And what is the most populous city in Washington State?
Seattle.
Very good.
Seattle.
Very good. Very good. An equilateral triangle has how many equal sides? 1, 2, or 3? 3. That'd be correct. 3? All right. You're correct. We're going to move on to second grade. Second grade. How many combined days are in the last 4 months of a calendar year?
122.
Very good. Very good. Congress is part of which branch of the U.S. government?
Executive.
Sorry, it's the legislative.
Judicial.
Afraid it's legislative. True or false? Neptune is further away from the sun than Jupiter is.
True.
Very good, true. Which Christian holiday marks the beginning of Lent?
Easter.
Sorry, Ash Wednesday. How many kilograms are in 1 metric ton? Yeah.
1,000.
You win!
I am definitely not smarter than a 5th grader.
I'm not smarter than a 5th grader.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
We're not even smarter than a 1st grader. We are smarter than a 5th grader.
Thanks for sticking with us. There's nothing worth watching on any of those other channels anyway. Oh, that's a humdinger. You may have seen the crew down in the Union conducting some research. I wasn't there, I was there. That's right, I was. It was painful. But you may not have recognized me with a face full of pie. Our carnival was a buzz of activity, but for those of you who missed it, here's a quick recap.
I got so much stuff in my hair, it feels like icky. It's great though, it's great. I got a couple battle wounds here, and I took one to the lip that, you know, cut up a little bit, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's been a good time so far. Although I need more people because I'm getting dry now, so I think it's time for somebody else to throw a pie at me.
That feels so good.
Oh God, there's whipped cream everywhere.
Thanks a bunch to everyone who showed up and threw a pie at me. It was quicker and easier than going through a drive-thru for lunch anyways. No, it was painful. I'm not gonna lie. All right, it's officially time for my personal favorite part of the show, Tim's Top 10. This week we have the top 10 military intelligence tips. These are military intelligence tips that were either printed in a newspaper or magazine or spoken by someone famous in the military. So here we go, Tim's top 10 military intelligence tips. Number 10, any ship can be a minesweeper, once. Number 9, without ammunition, the USAF would just be one expensive flying club. Number 8, don't draw fire, it irritates the people around you. Number 7, it is generally inadvisable to eject over the area you just bombed. Yeah, that's a good point. Number 6, if the enemy is in range, so are you. Number 5, when the pin is pulled, Mr. Grenade is not our friend. This is number 4 is an instruction printed on a U.S. rocket launcher aimed towards the enemy. Who would have known? Number 3, look unimportant, they might be low on ammo. Number 2, if you see a bomb technician running, try to keep up. And the number 1 military intelligence tip of the week, whoever said the pen is mightier than the sword obviously never encountered automatic weapons. And that was this week's top 10. Yes, we'll work on that for next semester. That does it for us at Jaded Nights for another year. But before we sign off, be sure to check out our final nipple tweak of the week. Not me. Oh God! Oh, no! Oh, stop it! No! Oh my precious nipples! Oh God! It keeps coming. I needed that. That was. Oh, I don't know what to say. I've been violated and horribly. Oh God! No! Here comes Cal! Oh, my boobies! Oh. Well, at least the staff that can rest easy now, knowing that they are safe from another imminent attack. I thought that guy left. Oh, that does it here for us at Jaded Nights. I'd like to thank my producers for molesting me and such. Thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to go to uwww.uwgb.edu/channel20. Email them with at least 2 topics I talked about today. If you mention the molesting, you're not going to win jack. Good night, and I'll see you guys again next year, hopefully with less perky nipples.
All I gotta say, it's another jaded night, another jaded